Let's go.
So Nick, at what age did your passion for home design and build start from, and how did you get into it?
Well, I got into design and build through a strange route. I worked for a friend of mine in Portsmouth where I was born, and before that I was cleaning cars. But he was a developer and I always wanted to clean the cars of people who were successful, and these people who were successful were the developers and the investors who were into property. So that is how I got into property investing, developing, contracting, and I think I was about 40 years old.
How do you think London's home design and build style has changed over the past few years?
Well, since we've been going at new, which is 12 years, things have changed dramatically. You know, people are spending more money on their kitchen extensions, basements, loft conversions, and pod rooms. So it's all about adding value through increasing the square footage. Because as you know, if we base it on square footage in Fulham, pound per square foot is £1,000 a square foot. So if we're building a basement under your house, and you're building 1,000 square foot basement, it's going to add £1 million to the resale value. Now, if that property was in Chelsea, that means your pound per square foot would be £2,500 a square foot. So 1,000 square foot basement would increase the value by £2.5 million. So as you can see, everyone in London wants to increase the value of their property. Now, it doesn't all depend on adding square footage. It all depends on increasing the value through great design. Great kitchens, great bathrooms, great interior design, fittings, working with a great interior designer. So it all depends, the finishing, the fixtures, and the added square footage. That increases the square footage, and that is how everything has changed over the past 12 years.
Do you feel that it's best for the young generation to buy their own home or to rent?
Personally, I think it's a great thing for young people to buy their own property, but not to live in it themselves. Stay at home with mum and dad or rent with friends. Invest into your property, like a flat or a house if you're lucky, and rent the thing out. Treat it as a business. And then once you get a bit more money, go again. Remortgage the first house, put that remortgage money into deposit for the second house, and then you've got two properties. So we're told in the United Kingdom that you've got to own your own house. Well, I didn't own my own house until I was about 30 years old. It's not a rush. Do not put all your eggs into one basket. Rent the property, get some cash flow coming in, and have a great investment.
So Nick, what is the best process for people to design their dream home?
Well, I would say the best process for anyone to build and deliver their own dream house, you've got to team up with a fantastic architect, interior designer, project management company, and then obviously at the end, the contractor. So all these pieces have got to come together and unite. Most people will just go to an architect to start off with, get planning, and then guess what? After planning, they need to bring in an interior designer to help on the interiors. And then you've got other things to think about, building control drawings, structural engineers. Who's going to project management? Who's going to look after the construction? Who's going to look after any conditions which need to be signed off? So if you go to a specialist design and build company, they take care of everything, and that would be all under one roof. So you deal with one person's responsibility to deliver your project.
In your view, where is the best place to find and get inspiration for designing your dream home?
If I want to get inspiration on new ideas, new fashions, new topics in the home interior design industry, I will just head over to Instagram or Pinterest, put in a search for kitchen design or bathroom design or interior design and see what's hot. See what other people are doing. Follow some top interior designers in London. Have a look at their images. Do you like what you're seeing? And then at least you've got some idea. You can take some screenshots. You can save it in your photos on your phone, and then you can have a little look. Obviously, you may see an interior designer in London doing something which is really high end. How can I afford that? Well, you can do. With clever design, you can go to, let's say, Habitat or, I don't know, IKEA and get some ideas and bring it together. It all depends how much funds you have and how much you want to invest into your dream house. You know, personally, Instagram and Pinterest all day long. That's what we use in the trade.
What is the goal for your YouTube channel, and what kind of value do you want to give to people and your subscribers?
Well, I think the goal for my YouTube channel, even though it's been going for 2 or 3 years now, it's been really hard and uphill all the way. Creating content weekly, daily, monthly is difficult, especially running a business. Not every day you feel creative, especially when you've just taken a phone call and something's gone wrong on a construction site. You need to be, on a good frame of mind. But this new season on the YouTube channel, I want to sort of present the trials and tribulations of running a construction company, the good, the bad, the ugly, following some of our fantastic projects in Chelsea. Obviously, we've got the one in prime Chelsea, just off the King's Road, 3,000 square feet, £6 million. It's going through a £800 refurbishment. That is a lovely journey to follow us on. And then we've got a couple of projects in Fulham and Chelsea starting soon. So you'll see the process, architecture, interior design, project management, the structural engineering, the party walls, the consultants involved. There's a whole story to be told behind the scenes. And I want to open up the door so everyone who's watching can learn a little bit about the ins and outs of running a construction company in London.
I know that you have gone through some hard challenges in your life and your company. What advice do you have for the young generation watching and your subscribers?
Well, listen, I'm 53 years old next month. My life has been full of ups and downs. My dad died at 10. I was married, divorced 5 years later. I've had business partners rip me off for hundreds of thousands of pounds. Just recently, a year and a half, someone done exactly the same. So running a business, it's all about staying positive and focused. I'm a true entrepreneur. Since the age of 16 years old, I've been running my own businesses. I've never worked for anyone. I've had a dabble doing other things, but always come back to the track of entrepreneur. I can control what I do every day, whether I make money, in fact, whether you lose money. The buck stops with me. And I like to inspire people around me to stay motivated, to stay focused, to never give up, never stop dreaming. And if you've got a goal, keep on, keep trying. Because you're never going to hit it first time straight away. You could take weeks and weeks and months and years before you even earn any money. But you've still got to get out of bed, put your clothes on, get in the car and go to work. And hopefully you have a payday. And then once you have a taste of some success, it will roll over and roll over. And then you attract good people around you. So that's what I would do. Just keep going, keep focusing. Never give up. It's very corny, but that's it. Most people, they give up too early, or they don't want to put up the stress. So this is a message about hope. If you are one of my viewers or a subscriber, never give up hope. Hope is a massive thing in my life. I've told you about my trials and tribulations, and I've never, ever, ever for one single moment stopped hoping that it's going to get better. So for anyone, take this away. It will always get better. So my name's Nick Jeffries, and I just want to thank every single one of you who've made it to the end of this video and who has subscribed to my channel. But as you know, that number is not very high, and I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and that would make my week. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon.